Hi everyone, Mayra here.
Hey guys, Scott again.
So today's Blitz interview on the topic how to increase your NEAT and what that NEAT is. Maybe Scott can cover that.
Okay, so your NEAT, which you may have heard us mention before, is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Now this is all the activities and movements outside of the gym which burn calories and increase your caloric expenditure. So it can be things such as walking to work, carrying shopping, doing household tasks, even involuntary bodily functions such as twitching and fidgeting. They all burn calories throughout the day. So if you think of it as a pyramid, at the top we have the least amount of calories burnt through the thermic effect of food, your TEF. Below that we have your exercise activity thermogenesis, which is all the calories we burn in the gym when we do planned exercise. And after that we've got your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and then at the bottom of the pyramid, the largest part which burns the most calories is your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, which is all the calories burned just operating the body and keeping it working. So it's actually really interesting because if we miss a workout, we think we failed for that day, but the reality is because your exercise activity thermogenesis is at the top of the pyramid or near the top, it's not the most important way to burn calories.
Yeah,
so
it's a great way, and don't get us wrong, we're not saying
don't stop exercising.
Yeah, please don't. But yes, it's a lot of other variables, what Scott mentioned, which also affects how many calories you burn throughout the day. So let's talk about examples, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Of course, Scott mentioned a few, but I think it's more about setting your routine right and including those little new habits, what increases NEAT in your daily life. For example, what I did last year when I was still working in London, I used to take train or bus to go to work. Because I would be always busy and so on. However, I realized, oh my god, it's actually not such a long walk. It's like about, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, but I had beautiful park to go through and river. So I actually had this amazing path to use to go to work. And once I started doing it, it became such a habit for me that I couldn't imagine how ever I took a bus.
Yeah.
It just changed my total routine, and a lot of other things changed because of that. Besides having my usual routine for my training, I had this as an extra, which didn't make me just feel better physically and burning more calories, but made immense difference in my head.
Absolutely.
Because what I did in that 1 hour walk, it was like my meditation. Like, I had the most profound ideas. I was by myself, surrounded by this nature, and just walking. And also included podcasts to be listened during that time. So I learned so much just because I incorporated one thing into my daily routine. And I did that throughout the year. And things I learned listening to my podcast, kilometers I walked, it's incredible. So sometimes incorporating something in the daily practice, something as little as that, it can be of course smaller walks and stuff, it changes a lot. Like at the end of the day, it changes really a lot.
Yeah, so true. Smallest changes, smallest micro changes can have macro impacts. Because if you think about it, if you live, let's just say, in an apartment block on the 10th floor and you take the elevator every day, let's say instead of that you decide to take the stairs up and down, which just for argument's sake burns an extra 20 calories each time. You do that 5 times a day and that's an extra 100 calories which come off your total at the end of the day.
Yes.
So it's all these little things that really add up, and if you really want to increase your progress with weight loss, keep up with the exercise, but just try and be as active as possible and be mindful. If you can work standing up, get a stand-up desk. If you're at the airport, instead of taking the escalators or those travelator things, which I've never really understood why people take them, because you're not in a particular rush, and often you've been sitting on a plane for a long time, so the best thing you want to do is be running upstairs or stomping along and stretching out. So these little things make huge differences. So just walk where possible, stand up where possible, and just move. Just be more active. And
another thing, what I found, I don't have kids myself yet, but like clients who has, like having kids, it's an amazing opportunity to be fit. Besides, you know, the times when you carry your child on your arms, they are so active, they always do things. So get involved. First, you're gonna build a beautiful relationship and bond with your child, and on the other hand, you'll have a lot of activities, you know, play together, go run, you know, like run, not like jog, but like just in a play kind of manner, you know, take them to the park, take them to water park, to anywhere, you know, and be involved, not just sit on the bench and watch them playing, but actually play with them. It's so much fun. Like, yeah, and your child will be very appreciating, I think, and yeah, it's gonna be a great extra activity for you. Yeah.
So just to recap, a lot of people focus on their exercise as the main part of losing weight. If ever you think you failed for that day and you can't work out for whatever reason, try and supplement it by just increasing your non-exercise activity thermogenesis for that day.
Yeah, but that daily.
Yeah, and just have that pyramid in mind that I talked about at the beginning. Certain things we can't really affect. Our BMR we can't really affect, that's set in stone. Thermic effect of food we can't really affect, depending on, you know, what we're eating, etc. But the two we can change are the exercise activity thermogenesis and the NEAT. So let's focus on those.
Yes, so grab your child, grab your friend and go play.
Yeah, and take the bike to work and just move more, get more active.
Exactly. So maybe that's it for today.
Yeah, let us know if you've got any questions.
Yeah.
Thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.